today's video, we'll be talking about project cost management. Project cost management is primarily concerned with the cost of planning and controlling a budget for a project to be completed. There are 4 processes for project cost management. These include plan cost management, estimate budget, determine budget, and cost control. Now let's think of a scenario. You are planning a business trip to Barcelona in Spain. In order to plan the costs, we have to establish policies, procedures, documentation of the plans, spending, and most importantly, control project costs. In this business trip, we have to plan the cost by following the policies in order to determine the steps, money, time, budget, and documents, which will follow with estimating the costs. Estimating the costs in bigger projects require extensive planning. As projects that are smaller, it can be easier to find exact costs. The inputs would include the work breakdown schedule, human resources, risk register, and cost management plans. For the outputs, these would include the labor, equipment, supplies, materials, training, travel, overhead, and contingency plans. The tools are analogous estimating, parametric, bottom-up, 3-point, reverse analysis, cost of quality, and vendor bid analysis. Next, we have determining the budget. Writing the official schedule, including when the budget is being tapped into, is very important. By having a budget, you know how much you can spend and when you can spend it. Next, we'll be controlling the costs. Throughout the project, an equation should be used that lets you know if you're on track. This equation will be determining the planned value, which is telling the total cost of the work scheduled. You'll need to determine the budget at completion, then multiply it by the planned complete percent. At the end of your project, a similar equation should be used, indicating whether you went over your budget or not. No budget ends in exactly 0. This second equation shows how a project is doing in terms of budget and schedule. It calculates for what is known as an earned value. To get it, you need the budget at completion, then you multiply it by the actual complete percent. Both of these equations usually allow a business to plan for future trips.